guys, I just want to show you my tomatoes that I started planting them last October 15th, and it has tiny yellow tomatoes right now. Those are ripe now, and look at them. Some of them grown so tall and the other one fell because it's too heavy. I forgot to stake them with a stick, so it keeps on falling. So these tomatoes are grown just like hydroponically. So it's this is Click and Grow. So it's a smart garden by Click and Grow, and it just needs a smart pot that I need to purchase from the manufacturer, and then I just have to add some water in the tank, because the smart pod that you have to buy from the company of this Click and Grow has already the seeds on it, and all you just have to do is just put some water in this reservoir, and there's a water level indicator somewhere here, so you know that there's no water anymore if it's going to the bottom, and so you need to fill it up. And so these tomatoes, after they produce fruits, they will die soon, so I need to change another plants if their life cycle in the smart garden ended. And if summertime, sometimes I move them outside, so I replant them in the soil. But right now, because it's too cold outside and they will not survive, so they just stay there until they finish their life cycle in the smart garden. And I'm gonna pick this so cute. And in this garden, so the tomatoes are dying right now, because as you can see, the fruits are ripe now. So after that, they just gonna deteriorate eventually, and that means I need to change a new plant. And but look at that, it's cute tomatoes. So I started planting them last, I said, October 10. I think some are October 15th. So November, December, it's been almost 3 months now. So their life cycle is almost over. So that's why they're so ugly right now, because the tomatoes, after they bear fruits, they will deteriorate, and it means I need to change new plant for my smart garden. This smart garden that I'm talking about is that it has lights on it, so it's LED lights, so it provides the plants the lights that they need. And this one is the reservoir, so it's just have to fill up with water, because the smart pot, as I've mentioned, has already fertilizer on it. So the smart pod, so it's like that. It's like, look at the roots. So the tomatoes just grow like that in there, and I think they're okay with their lights because they bear flowers, they ripen their fruits. And one thing about the light is that it goes on and off automatically, so it's on for 16 hours and it will just automatically turn off for 8 hours and then go back again for 16 hours. And yeah, so sometimes I'm planting some lettuce, bok choy, some flowers too, and peppers. What else I got? Some mint or chives. So this Smart and Grow, Smart Garden by Click and Grow has lots of varieties of seeds for their smart pods. I think almost 60 varieties. So I'm just picking whatever I want to grow, but right now I grow tomatoes in one Smart Garden, so it has 9 holes in it, so you can plant 9 holes, nine kinds of plants at the same time. But right now the tomatoes are so crowded, I think it's not a good idea to plant 9 tomatoes in one time because they will not have the lights, enough lights in the bottom. Just like this, they grow so tall and the bottom have no enough light, so they got some powdery mildew. So yeah, that's what happened, maybe because this is my first time that my tomatoes indoors have some powdery mildew. And at summertime I have no problems with powdery mildew, but I think because it's winter and it's too dry inside because the heater is running, so I think that's the reason also why these leaves are so dry. And yeah, so that's my smart garden. I have 5 of them, but this one I just need the lights for some of my house plants because all my house plants right now are inside the house and they need lights also to survive, so I didn't plant any this time for this smart garden. And yeah, so I needed lights for my plants, and I think at springtime I will plant more on that plant garden that is empty right now. And these tomatoes will be gone too soon and I have to change too. And yeah, so those are my tomatoes that I plant indoors. And these tomatoes right now are yellow tomatoes. Sometimes I grow red tomatoes, but these tomatoes are so cute. They can grow just 9 to 12 inches, but right now this tallest one, I think it's more than 15 inches, I guess. And because I also added some nutrient solution. It's just supposed to be water in here, but I added some nutrient solution, so maybe that's the reason why that tomatoes grown so tall, because of that added fertilizer. Yeah, and so tall because most often I just grow, I think 12 inches, but right now that's grown so tall. And I will try next time without adding fertilizer. I'll see what happened for the yellow tomatoes, but most likely with my red tomatoes, they just grow 9 to 12 inches, and they're just too cute. And the fruits are too tiny also, but the yellow tomatoes that I tried are so sweet and I like it. But one thing is that this the smart pods are too expensive. I think it's for 3 plants. I think it's $13 or almost 15 Canadian dollars. And so if you're planting 9 of them in one smart garden, it will cost you around $45. And then after 3 months, you're gonna change again. I think this kind of planting is more for a hobbyist because it's too expensive. It's too expensive to sustain this hobby. Unlike in the market, you can just buy $5 cherry tomatoes and it's a lot of it. But here in one plant, you can just have, I don't know, maybe 6, or it depends. Because this one has lots of flowers, but I don't know if it's still be turning into fruits. Sometimes I'm pollinating them, I'm helping to pollinate them, but nowadays I always forgot, so I don't know. This flower seems not going to be tiny tomatoes. Yeah, but I'll see. But those tiny fruits are really so cute. And yeah, so that's the story of my smart garden that I grown veggies and tomatoes indoor. And it's fun. It's just like you watching them grow. And one thing I really like it because once you started turning on or you put water and you started the process, the next day, I mean within the 24 hours, you'll check some of the seeds have already started germinating, and it's quite fun. And just imagine, it's so fast, unlike with that you put in the ordinary soil. It takes 1 week or so to germinate the plants, and this is so fast. I don't know why it's so fast. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy my smart garden story for today, and thanks for watching, guys.